the portal almost at the end of the event.
Yes.
So this time around, it's going to be strictly 7 days. It's going to be like up until the. Okay, that's question number one. You answer that later. Taking you back to the crossing of borders, I appreciate that you have different ethnicities coming together to celebrate Africa as a whole, and that's something beautiful. We didn't have that last year. Also, getting tours and travel out of this, don't you think it's going to have a repercussion or a backlash to you as a company? Because I mean, last time almost every tours and travel company participating. So if this time you're going to have to opt them out, I think you need to go back to the drawing board and think about that. And also the category of TikTokers getting out. It's going to be influencers. I think that's not top notch. I love that. And pretty much that's it.
Is who's eligible to vote? That's number one. And number two, slapping out the TikTokers, I think this is a great move. I think people don't have they shouldn't be celebrated by just having a page or numbers or something. Yeah? You might have numbers, but your impact in society must be there. People have to see what you're doing really with your page or everything. Yeah. So this is really a great move. Influencer, I don't think we have actual influencers here. That's my genuine. What are you influencing in the first place? I think we should be celebrating people who have numbers and they are really impacting society. I'll give an example. Yeah. I'm not giving hints or something yet, but there is a guy called Mr. Henry. I think everybody knows him here. He's been here and he's very vibrant. We've seen the previous cases of deceased girls who have been going home and everything. They've been teaming up with the AU and see that the things are getting done here. So these are people who are having pages which are really working for the people, you know? Okay, I won't mention myself, and with all due respect, I will retrieve to be a TikToker myself because I think I'm past that. But if I'm to talk about my TikTok page, me as a person, I train people to make coffee. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I don't know how many Ugandans have impacted to jobs right now. I'm just giving you an example. Yeah? Yes. It means I'm using my page to impact others in society. It's not coming out and say, this guy is selling, let's say, blankets or something. I want to influence him. What are you influencing? We want people who are really doing something and they're helping out on others. Yeah? This is a great move. I think the TikTokers, branding people as TikTokers, this is something a little bit low to me. Like if I'm to say my brother here, he's been a TikToker all his life. Yeah, I don't think you'll take it nice if you say, I've been a TikToker. No, it's not fancy at all. Yeah, these are people who have voices and they're representing for greater values. Yeah, so celebrating people for substance and what they're doing, this is a great move. But first, let's know who's eligible to vote. And when the door closes, how is the counting going to be done and people are going to be taking their roses home? Thank you so much. Yeah?
All Africans, I'm asking the question. All the event organizers, are they going also to come from different nationalities, or you are focusing only in this?
Last time we talked about sports, you know, mostly we talk about sports. Right now, sports is the main event which unites people and people can connect and people get very many opportunities. Let me give an example, because when we talk about sports, last time they gave a category of sports, it was about the best coach. People, if you make, I think it was the personality of football, because I saw that it was called Salim or Basti about the category they gave. I think about when you go to the drawing board behind, think about sports. Sports, it's like something you and let me give an example, because you said we are going to be making more other nationalities to be in as on the drawing board. Because when you go to Sharjah, you go to Abu Dhabi, you go to Ras Al Khaimah, people are playing sports, people are other nationalities, they are coming in. Let me give an example, because there's so many clubs here who have tried to invest in money, and people are playing football. We can go to the ground, you think about those people, giving about the person if you have chosen about the coaches. Also, you can think about those players. Because when a player sees that other players has been recognized, I think other people can be impacted to play football or to talk about. Also, there is people are doing, I went to Abu Dhabi and Sharjah. People are trying to commentate football there. They are doing some good work. I think when you give those people, you encourage them, I think someone can stand one day and talk about that. Those people that did this are doing somewhere there. That's what was said to say. Thank you very much.
You said the event, the conference will be free entry. So now, to me, I think now, are we having funders? How are we approaching that? Because we don't want to come and we don't have food. Some of us will like food, so that one, you should assure us. If it means to buy it, we buy it. If it's free, then some of us will fear. That's true. Concerning the influencers, I think it's very, that's a very brilliant idea. And I think under that category, because there are people who influence in different ways.
Yes.
So when we identify one, I think it would also be mean to community.
Sorry, but we should focus on funding. We focus on funding.
Back to Mr. Ambrose. I'll be blunt, when it comes to tour and travel companies, the reason why we decided to remove that category, it is not because they don't deserve the recognition, they deserve beyond the recognition. However, you will notice that in one way or the other, whoever takes this category is like an endorsement. So when the person takes this category, is shown to the people this is the best, they will go there. But what happens after that, you know? So we don't want to limit the liability, to limit that tracking and saying, okay, I know this person 100%, this is what it takes, you know? So when it comes to travel, we are diverse. We have so many, we're dealing with case-to-case basis. We can't be perfect. That's a gamble, like going to the doctor for surgery. You can either, you know, or so that means we can't put it there up to chance. So that is why we chose not to. However, we will have them available, very welcome platforms to be known and respected and appreciated in the community. We'll celebrate all of us that day.
Mimzy, kintu kya balesitatima kyayogeddeko okusiima abantu abalina kye bakoze mu community kikulu nnyo kubanga nze mwami wange mugambye gana yetujja naate ffe like ekitagera so tagenda kubeera mu kwesiima nti oba kintu oba kino ekitagana nemukola ki abantu abalina kye bakozeewo ayinza obutabeera mu kwesimba wulira competition naye nga mumugjayo bambi okusiima omuntu alina kyakozeeko mu community kikulu nnyo.
Madam Zainabo, this is your answer. You talked about Enwe Mwangi. We gave the award last time, Life Achievers of the Year. Those people helped out in community. We didn't nominate them. Those awards we don't nominate, we celebrate. So if Mr. Mwangi feels we have to celebrate him, he would not be here not to say, for us, they don't call us. Because we don't know all the people. But if you add it's there, come and attend. Be there, be in the community. We will know you.
Then I'm going to mention the bit of the financial funding and the potential sponsors. Now, on this part, we will have some partners with us for this project. We cannot do it alone. We are the idea people, we tap into resources, but the more the merrier. If you love the concept, you want to be a part of the concept, we have the sponsorship packages available, we have the partner packages available. We are calling people to showcase their brands from home and from here as well. So, for instance, we are having some real estate people who will be with us. And real estate is a key factor in development. We have people in construction who will be with us. If we are merging businesses, by the way, this is a bit I did not mention, we are bringing businesses together. One of the benefits that our partners will have with this project is their business needs will be met with the people we are getting from outside these countries. because they'll be representing, let's say for instance you're in real estate, we're going to pick a few people in real estate in Uganda, we'll pick some real estate people here, and we see how to tap into the business side. How can we benefit when these two people gather? That's creating giants. You talked about cargo and logistics. All right, so if we're sitting with the person in charge of cargo and logistics for a different country that you wanted to tap into, this is an opportunity. So some of our guests, especially the ones from outside UAE, will be with us for a week, and we'll have scheduled B2B meetings with them, discussing pure investment and trade. So to get those benefits, you will have to discuss the possibilities of being a partner with us. Then the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the voting eligibility. Anybody can vote because they're essentially people's choice. Whoever is a human being and not a computer, anyone that's not AI can vote. Yes. So everybody gets a chance. If you want to know about the cargo and logistics companies, they'll be well represented as well on that day, because sometimes it's better if we have the service providers present. Yes. All right, thank you.
I wanted to answer Kim Nana when he's here, but I think he's outside. He asked about the event organized by us. Yes, this thing is for all Africans, and they are all gonna be nominated. So when they nominate, they'll be voted for. Anyone who takes Uganda, Ghana, Nigeria, that will be the winner.
Yes.
They are all going to be nominated.
Yeah. All right, so I think we'll have...
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to run through a little bit. And first of all, I'd like to thank Mimzy once again. It's a very good moment to see the community always coming out together, because unity is more important. Last year, Mimzy, B.O.B awards, how they were last year. To me, it was one of the best evenings of all times. There are particularly two things. I wanted to speak them in front of Faisal, but I think she's not here. So when we were actually moving out of the hall, Faisal told me, Mommy, do you know I made a mistake? I said, why? I didn't actually kneel down to say thank you. And then I realized that Hajj Mpombo's wife, Hajjat Shifa, she knelt down while receiving her award. So such kind of small things that someone wouldn't know that they're actually a blessing to the community, they're very important. So after leaving that hall, Faiza realized that she has to kneel down when she's in front of people or getting an award, okay? So to me, discipline was paramount. And then seeing Ugandans together. Most of the times, one gentleman said that we're always together because of football, and then we are together because of our Uganda conversion. But this time around, we celebrated fashion, you know. For us who symbolize, you know, we had that fashion hype and everything, you know, doing our best makeup, and you were like, yes, you know, seeing all people happy and smiling, that was important. But I like the new idea of this year with B.O.B, you know, most important, the business part. Having the fact I'm a business person, I'd like to see more business people getting inspired. Okay, now that's where influencing is coming, you know. There are many women out there who are influenced by seeing Ashley being a manager, not a CEO, a manager. So literally, if we are bringing the business part, which is it now, I think most ladies or men who are going to attend that day will be inspired by this. So I'm looking forward to see that the business part so much. And most especially, I don't know if you hinted about the education part, where we would like to see the baristas coming to tell the community what they have gotten from from their social medias, you know.
Yes.
So I'm hoping also you mentioned about the African culture and not only Ugandan. I mean, I'm one person who really loves culture, and I hope that we're going to source deep into those culture, like, you know, Ghana, you know, Nigeria. I'm a fan of Nigeria, Cameroon, you know. So I'm hoping that this year B.O.B Awards, even having the fact that travel companies are out, meaning that there is no noise at all out there. That's the reality. We are going to have the best B.O.B Awards Stroke Business Conference of the year. And we're looking forward for more events more than this, to see the community together. And coming in today as the PRAAU, I am so humbled, and I'm looking forward to work with you and to make the event a very nice one. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize the presence of the senior advisor of AAU, Yakashaka Ronald. Maybe most of you don't know him. Yes, those are part of the people who give us advice in the AAU executive, and the AAU team is behind you. And yes, we're working together. And ladies and gentlemen, this event is not only for Mimzy. So if you have a potential sponsor, name it. You know, Kim, I know you know many sponsors. You know, yes.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Okay. I'm just using this opportunity to introduce Promise Express Logistics. It's a logistic company.
Yeah.
And we have not only logistics, we have a general trading company and import-export company also. So we are launching our branch in Kenya next week. Also, we have an extension plan to East and West Africa.
Most of the things we have highlighted and have been said, I don't want to keep on repeating myself. Time is of the essence, but however, I will thank you for the insights. We will know where to do certain things or to remove or to add. This was just the epitome of the launch itself. Like Ashley had said, this is not only for Mimzy, but for all of us. Let us rubber stamp our presence here. And this is an African event, and plus we have our partners. And other than having the new partners and the business perspective, come with the vibe of you need to network. I need to know how Barista Timo works. I need to know how Mr. Ronald does his business. I need to know how Mr. Sharif does his business. You know, let us pull each other together, because at the end of it, if you know, now Africa is the hub is the economic hub of the world. Yes. Whether you like it or not, all people are going to Africa to do business, and without us here knowing it, we will not grow. So with the few remarks, I'll say thank you once more. And I want to welcome Mr. Sharif here for just a short, brief something. Let us know, let us hear your voice and say something. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for introducing myself. I am Managing Director of Promise Express Logistics Company. I have been here in 15 years. I'm a businessman. I'm from India. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. Thank you, Mr. Sharif, and exchanging of ideas. So just feel free to walk into their offices.